Hi everyone. So I'm super thankful. I'm so grateful for today. I try as much as possible to always live a life of gratitude, to thank God for the little and the big, even the challenging, the negative, the bad, and the positives, the blessings. I thank God for everything. So you know how we women, most times we neglect our health because we have so much going on, family, kids, career, studies, trying to like develop ourselves. And in the course of doing all that, we tend to overlook what is very important, which is our health. So when I turned 40, I talked to my doctor then, and I, told him I would like to have my mammogram done. But back then, um, you can only have it done if there's like a history, you have a history of breast cancer in your family, or if like any like you're suspecting like you have breast cancer or you're predisposed. So right now the laws have changed, so women over 40 and above can actually like self-refer themselves to go have their mammograms done. Health is very important for us to have our health checks done regularly, every year or twice a year if you can have your blood work done, because we have so much to live for. We have our closed circle depending on us. We have our family, our kids, our parents, our siblings, depending on us. So we owe it to ourselves to prioritize our health. And this is not just for women, right? The men also need to be very supportive of their women, because guess what? Anything that affects your partner, your wife, your family also affects you. So, men, husbands, you need to pay attention. I've told my husband the same. I may not know my body well. I don't know my breast well. Sometimes I'm not consistent with my breast self exam. But you know me best, right? You um, you guys play with breast a lot. So if there's any difference, because the symptoms of breast cancer can be like bloody discharge from the nipples, like lumps, that form tumor form tumors on the breast, and there's also like changes, physical changes. So sometimes because we have a lot going on, our family, taking care of the family, children, work, career, developing ourselves. So a lot can like kind of distract you from prioritizing your health. But you as a husband, you as a partner, please pay attention to your wife's or your partner's body. It's the same, like it's vice versa. So that if anything is going on, it's really very important to let them know so that it can be caught on time, because the survival rate is high when the any cancer is caught on time. So that's why it's very important to prioritize our health, especially for women over 40. Um, I've been doing my cervical screening since I was in my 30s. So from back home in Nigeria before we moved to Canada, I started doing it. I don't joke with my dental health because I have like I don't have a good dental health, so I'm on top of that. I go for my cleaning twice a year, and if anything is wrong, they see and they treat it. So that is the same way with any illness, any condition. The survival rate is high if the condition is seen on time, if it's caught in its early stages. That way it can be treated. But when it's late, like when you don't pay attention, and maybe eventually when you go in for your health check, and the cancer has progressed, maybe like level stage 3, stage 4, at that point, even the whole ordeal can even like bring you down. You don't even want to live anymore. Like you have a lot. There's a lot that comes. It very impacts you negatively. Neglecting your health means that if there was an opportunity to catch the cancer early in the early stages, you lose that opportunity. So the importance of being on top of your health, prioritizing your health, is so that if anything is wrong, because cancer does not discriminate. In my at work, I have my colleagues in their 30s that have breast cancer. They're breast cancer survivors, and they went through a lot. They went through hell to be where they are. And one of them, I'm so inspired by her. And sometimes I look at her. She doesn't know why I'm looking at her, but she's such a powerful, strong human being. And she's living her life. She's, living her truth. And that inspires me so much. So, fast forward to a few weeks ago, I, talked to my doctor about having my mammogram done, and he referred me for that. So I booked an appointment, and I went to have it done last week. I was scared. It was my first time, um, and I was like a little bit worried, but everything went well, and I got my results back, and everything was okay. So it's such a blessing, and I thank God for that because um, it's very important. Kind of, I felt like, I felt relieved. And the lady that did the mammogram exam told me that, women need to prioritize their health and they need to have this done, the test done every 2 years or 1 year, depending. Like if you're predisposed, then 1 year. Then if you're not, then every 2 years. So what I just message out there is just to be on top of your health. Take your health very seriously because we have loved ones. We have, people in our circle that values us, that depends on us. So it's very important to take care of our health so that we can be, here for them. We can be healthy for them because it starts with us. So whatever it is, like go for your health checks every year, like twice a year if you can. Do your blood work. We women of color are predisposed to a lot of things, fibroids, tumors, thyroid, thyroid issues, um, breast cancer, ovarian cancer, cervical cancer. A lot. Like the statistics are so high, so it's really very important for us to prioritize our health and get our health checks done, so that we can be here to take care of our, loved ones, our family, our kids. Um, yeah. So thank you so much. Bye.